What is up, lads and lasses? Today, I'm going to be showing you my whole clip kit. Where we're going to start out is first layer, which is what I'm wearing, second layer, which is what's going to be around me, and then third layer, like my rucksack, I guess. As of right now, I only have one pair of camis, and you already know it's M81. This was issued at some point. I've got the stitch markings from where they ripped that patch off. I got this for like 15 bucks at a vintage festival. This was the first thing I bought, second only to some other pieces that I no longer use, but this is the first piece of kit that I bought and I'm continually using. Second would be my pants, also M81. These are, I believe they're proper. I don't believe these were issued. Cytoxel talks about this a little bit, about weight distribution and how it should be equal. So in my left pocket, I've got paracord. These are Winningas, Viking leg wraps. They're also used in World War One, but these keep my legs warmer, help keep ticks off as well. Here's a little survival kit. It's got all the bare necessities except for a tourniquet, essentially. And then I've got this just Gerber knife, just flips out, has a lock. In the right pocket, we've got my balaclava, we've got my handkerchief. I go between these two for masks, you know, PerkSec, OPSEC, all that shit. And then to balance the weight of that, we have just this, my SOG multi-tool. It's awesome. In addition to the multi-tool, we also have a bit set. This cannot be used to torque to spec. That's how I destroyed one of the T10 on here, but that's okay. And then I have this. It's a water key. It unlocks any water fountain in city and state parks in case you need to wash off, or I don't even know what. But that is a lot of facilities use this one. But yeah, I got these pants from Gorilla Outfitters for like $19 or $17 even. I don't even remember. It was something hella cheap, and it was barely on sale too. But they have some really solid sales. Speaking of Gorilla Outfitters, this came free with the pants. It was in multicam, as you can kind of see, not really. But then I spray painted it to look like this. This fits a 3-liter. I only have a 2-liter Camelback, but it fits that too, just as a good water source. We're going to leave this because that's my layer 2, and we're just going to go layer 3 because there's not a whole lot in this rucksack. This is my rucksack. It's got a canister for food. It's got some trash bags for waterproof, like makeshift poncho. In here I've got this woolen blanket. I ordered this blanket in olive gray. If this looks olive gray to you, please shoot me in the face next time you see me, because this looks coral as shit to me. So this is basically unusable until I rit dye it. And it's also fucking massive. It's the size of my torso, guys. This shit is huge. Look, like, brother, there's no way I can fucking fit this anywhere except for my rucksack. So that's where it stays. And it takes up basically the entire bottom fucking compartment. And I haven't touched it in maybe 2 years, which is pretty disappointing considering I wanted to be able to use it every single outing. This rucksack is a Molly 2 rucksack, came in ACU. I got it from P&W Gorilla. Shout out to homie, he hooked me up. I think I got it for like $60, and then I spray painted it in my previous vid. I think it was my second vid ever, or third. It might have been my third vid ever, but I spray painted this bad boy. Up here we've got snaps. I think it's Cliff Bar, kick ass. I'm putting this in here. Yeah, no, I don't use this, but it's cool. We also got some wipes, a hatchet, more rope, but it's not paracord, so I don't know why I have it really. And then this auger, it's I believe a 1/2 inch. So this is so much fun for building a shelter. So helpful. That's the rucksack. Now on to my second layer, which inarguably has the most shit on it. This is my FLC. I got it in Woodland because Woodland is God's plaid and it's the greatest fucking camo ever, especially for my region. I've got these leather gloves. I don't have any good gloves. I need to get some mechanics, which aren't good, but they're better than this. These are just Harbor Freights that I dyed. They're for a LARP costume. Yeah, those gloves I made for a Lord of the Rings Ranger LARP back in high school, but they work. They get the job done for now. We're just gonna handle the back of my FLC first. At the top, we've got a sustainment pouch. It's snapped over the straps of the back of it. So it kind of works like a really small assault pouch. In here, I've got food, wipes, I have paracord, and then I have tent stakes, titanium. They're pretty great. And then in the bottom of this, I've got my my shelter, my tarp. It's just a canvas waterproof tarp I got from Harbor Freight. It's green. It gets the job done until I can get an actual one. And I really want to get a nice Flectarn one. That shit would be mwah. It also has my spare clothes in here. Moving on, down here we have my butt pack. This has some pretty adequate straps. I also got this came with my rucksack. This came by itself. I got it for like $4 ACU. Spray painted both of these, obviously. This one came with decent straps, but they weren't long enough to fit both my cloak and my bed or my wool blanket. So I took the straps that I cut off of my FLC and sewed them together. So that works, and that's pretty fire, if I'm gonna be honest with y'all. In the butt pack itself, dude, I don't know what's up. There we go. We've got my whoopee. It's one of the zipper whoopies, also from P&W Gorilla. And then I got this leaf suit. It's just a leaf suit. I got it for free. I want to give away on Instagram, but it's essentially super thin and it goes over everything else. So like even if it's pouring rain and I need to wear my like waterproof stuff that isn't camouflaged, I can toss this on top. And it's got, it's a leaf suit. I'll show you guys the profile, but it really works, to be honest. It's a vibe. It's a certified vibe. Going over to the front of my FLC, on this left side, we've got my canteen. It's got some protein bars in here, and then it has my S-bit stove which fits, I believe, 5 of the cubes of the stove fuel that I made in like 3-4 videos ago. This right here is my admin pouch. This is a grenade pouch. It holds a hood I have. It's a green hood, um, Viking style, and it's thin linen, so I can see through it, but it's matte. Just breaks up my head shape. Before I can get a boonie cap with scrim. This is my IFAC pouch. I'm working on putting together an IFAC. I know I need to put together an IFAC. I know I need at least a tourniquet. All right, I'm poor as fuck. Just let me have what I have, okay? In here, we've got a boo-boo kit and a can of chicken. Don't talk to me. In my admin pouch, we zip it open. I have some food. I have some hand warmers, Write in the Rain notebook, emergency blankets, and then a bunch of maps and a bright orange handkerchief for signaling. Then we have a Sharpie, a pen, some Jif peanut butter, a couple more protein bars, a lighter, some extra shock cord, ear pro, a bit of Kevlar rope with toggles, and then we've got my Princeton remix. It goes red and then extra red and then turns off, and then you press and hold and it goes white, more white, and the most white. So it's pretty cool. Moving on, we have my phosphorescent compass. It's pretty awesome, very durable. I love doing land nav with this. It's so much easier than the dinky compass I found in a playground when I was 8. It really slaps. And then I have my ranger beads. I made them with beads that I had on a necklace when I was 5, and some baler's twine. It does the job. Leave me alone. On the inside, we have us. On the inside, we've got little smoke bombs just because it's funny, and then we have my beanie, which is a fleece beanie. So these inside pockets are pretty handy dandy. On this side, we've got my dump pouch, U.S. Marine Corps dump pouch, huge, massive dumpy on this thing. It's hooked on the front of my 6 mag carrier, which has 6 mags in it, and my gloves are hooked onto the bottom. Moving up, we have double mag pouch with my Baofeng. Baofeng is like the PSA rifle of the comms world, to quote my friend, and he's not wrong. But at least I have comms, even if it's real shitty and it's just for practice and pretend. Next to it, I have my Gerber Strong Arm. This thing is an absolute unit. This is the best knife I've ever used. I've used it to baton through literal trunks, and I've cut branches off of trees with this shit. 1/4-inch spine. It's brilliant, man, and I've sliced my fingers open with this. Like, it is so sharp. And that is my whole kit. That's everything I got. I have a lot of upgrades to make, but for what I have, I cover most of my bases to like 75%. And it works. And that's all I need right now, is something that works. Let me bring you down, and I will show you what that FLC looks like with the sustainment pouch and the ridiculous butt pouch on it. Before I do that, I would like to show you guys just what I have in regards for rain gear. I need a poncho. That would be pretty peak, but I don't have one. What I do have is this waxed, I don't know what fabric, probably cotton jacket that I got from a Goodwill that I waxed myself. It works really nicely. It's my favorite article of clothing that I own. And then, in case it's cold weather, this is my Carhartt. It has a detachable hood. This has kept me warm in blizzards in Minnesota with negative 40 degrees and 40 miles an hour of wind chill. This I cannot stress this enough. It's great. Oh, peep the 40s and shoddies shirt. Here's what it's looking like. Boom, dumpy. Yeah, you can basically see where everything is. Going around back. That's what it's looking like. It kind of pulls under, but I mean, it works for me so long as it doesn't rip off. I don't have a problem with it. And this is basically all I need to survive. I understand the rucksack. I guess I need to work with this more often to see how it doesn't work. But replace my food with some MREs and get me a tarp that's smaller. It takes up less space. I think I would still only need this much. I'm trying so hard to figure out a reason why I would need more than this. But if this is all I need, I may have cracked the code and I might be really excited. Oh, I didn't even show it with the camelback. It's fucking stuck. Yeah. Thank you guys very much for watching this video. If you liked it, please like it. And if you liked it a lot, please subscribe. Yeah. Love others. Love God. Train hard. Get outside. Now check this pump. Oh yeah. Here's my first dump pouch. This is the first piece of kit I made. It's made out of an old pair of Carhartt pants that ripped. And some braided hemp cord.